Alright, so in front of us we have the Centurion. All of these are going to be basically the same. You don't have much difference between the different variants. Some of them are going to have a larger right arm, which you can see over here. And honestly, if it's the AC-20 variant, this right arm here, you want to take that out. But when you can see the full body on a Centurion, you're going to go for the right leg first, most of the time. If they have an open center torso, or right or left torso, you might want to take that down. But these legs are going to be about 2 shots for most of your variants. I mean, using a large pulse laser variant doesn't even have high damage, and I can still knock these out in a good couple shots here. Now, we have to keep in mind the ammo, or not the ammo, the armor on these trial mechs, or the stock mechs that are put into this testing grounds. It's much lower. Alright, so now we're coming up on a fract right here. From the front, it's going to be fairly easy to hit the CT. From the sides, you're still going to be going for these legs. They have a little bit more armor than that Centurion, but you should still be able to knock it out in just a few shots. As we see here, it's pretty much gone. I fire one more pulse into there and it's gone. I can start working on the other leg. From the front though, if you're just getting hit by one of these things, honestly, this cockpit, the real cockpit's like right here-ish, I think. And that made okay. Alright, so here we are on the fract a second time. I'm not going to cockpit it. The thing I was trying to point out, this cockpit area is easy to see. It stands out with almost any color scheme for your camo. And honestly, the entire cockpit area is going to be mostly CT. So if you can kind of aim and hit this spot, it's going to be a lot easier. I'm trying to chain fire just to show you. Also, these shoulder, or areas where the shoulders kind of connect, that's all CT. It's really easy if you're just looking at the thing head on and it's coming right at you. You might just want to go for CT. And honestly, the areas down here by the legs, it's quite a large location. You can go look up on the forums. You can actually find the actual hitboxes. The thing is, these torso locations are pretty small. It's very hard to shield damage unless you're shielding it specifically with the arms in a cataphract. So honestly, if this thing's coming at you, just put it straight down the middle and you're gonna knock the thing out the easiest. Also, you have a chance of hitting that head, as I just showed. Alright, so we got Mr. Awesome in front of us. The torso location here, as well as the side torsos, is actually fairly well armored with the buffs that it has. So we aren't going to necessarily be shooting these. And the cockpit, honestly, it's very difficult to hit. It's like right there, I think. Anyway, obviously if you have one shot down in front of you and you're a quick shot, you might want to do that. These legs are going to be easy to knock down from any angle. So even if he has good torso twisting, if you just go for these legs, you're going to kneecap them pretty fast. It's a fairly large leg, as we can see here. I believe, yeah, that's leg 2, as we can see transferred to the right torso. Here we'll actually see it going straight to the leg. So these legs are fairly large. It's very easy, especially if you're like kind of from the side, to be able to pick which leg you want to hit, as well as just in general being able to hit the leg. Like you could be aiming for that right leg, and you know you might script a little bit to the right, and you'll hit the left.
Target destroyed.
You'll just knock it down very fast. So that's the awesome for you. Alright, so coming up, we're about to see a commando around this corner.
Target acquired.
Now, a common view on a commando is not going to be straight in front of it. If you're actually in trouble, it's probably circling you. So you're actually going to see this thing from the side. Now, commandos are very weak. You can just torso them out very fast. But, because you're probably going to be seeing it from the side a lot, it's going to be a lot easier if you're just going to go for these legs here. They're very, very weak, and you might not be able to pick which one you necessarily want to hit, especially, you know, as it's circling around you from different angles. But almost no matter what, you're going to hit a leg as long as you aim for the legs. Like I said, the legs are super weak, so you're just going to undercut them. That's going to be best for your allies. Even if you do see one coming straight onto you, you will probably not be able to one-shot it.
Acquired.
And so just like the Cicada up here, if we're all going for legs on these lights, even though we can choose to very quickly bring it down in the front, as I'm going to demonstrate here, and one more shot would easily kill it, it would be so much faster
Target
if
destroyed.
everyone just shoots them in the legs, because we're probably not going to have the right ability to just knock someone's CT out. That's going to be a very personal decision, but in a group match, just go for the legs. 1v1, maybe, if you have that clear shot, hit that CT. Now, the catapult's going to be a difference to that rule. You can hit the center torso from almost any location. I'm going to start shooting fire so I don't just kill this immediately. But you can hit the center torso from the side, and it's even like all the way back to here. It's a bad hitbox location for that catapult. As you can see, I touched the left torso a little bit, but still most of my shot went into that CT. We can stick to the doctrine of going for legs on these mechs, of course, and if that's all you can really see, maybe you should do it, or if it's almost leg, you know, say this left leg's this hurt, just go for that leg, you know, maybe? Because you can just knock it off. All of a sudden, he's leg now. But honestly, this torso, I mean, like I said, we can just nail it from the side. It shouldn't pose much of a threat. Now, I did hit some of the side in there. That was my mistake, but taking this down from so many locations, even straight up here on the top, it's all CT. Hitting the center on that catapult's fairly easy. Same goes with the Atlas. A lot of people think, oh no, the Atlas has huge arms, they're very easy to block the damage. These torso locations with these guns have all the weapons. That is true to a degree, and like I said, if you can see an open location, you know, you might as well go for it. And it's very easy to not hit the center torso. It's very thin. Torso's like from here to here, so it's not a lot of leg room when it comes to being able to take your target. What people don't think about is this head area. This is all center torso. And it also contains the cockpit in here. The cockpit is at the left eye. I'm not going to blow that out. But I will be demonstrating that you can really hit this head a lot easier than you think.
Override engage.
And if everyone's aiming for it, the Atlas is going to go down. We can see this head from a lot of different locations. Even from this side here, you can aim for this head anyway. It's going to go down so much faster. Some Atlas pilots are going to run low leg armor, and if you can see, you know, the leg armor's dropping, or if it's moving fast towards a generator, and you need to stop it before it gets the shot off, even if it might have a higher chance of killing you. That's going to be more important. So yes, maybe you just leg it, but these legs soak up so much damage it finally went out. The simpler thing is to just go for that head.
Target
and
destroyed.
Knock it down so much faster.
New target acquired.
Same case with the Jenner. The Jenner is the most exploitable center torso in the game. Yeah, sure, it has large legs, and a lot of people go for legs. It's justly so. But you can hit the center torso from anywhere on a mech. I have not found a spot where you cannot hit the center torso except maybe from the back, in which case that back torso is fairly large. The left and right torsos are this location and that location. They're very small. They don't soak up any damage at all. And we can see the entire center torso starting from back here. And you can just get a nice shot on that center torso right there. You can see it's almost done. Look. Also from the front, if you're aiming at the center torso, this cockpit is very large. I've frequently headshot Jenners, as you can see right there. Now granted, that Jenner was standing still, so it doesn't really, you know, matter or whatever, but Jenners, it's easy to take him out in the head.